Hi, this is Shilpi, and today I'm going to chit chat with our guest, a film director, Mr. Malik Ram sir. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, Shilpi. How are you?
Okay, how you started your journey and how you came so far to being a director from assistant director. So, can you share your experience, like how you started?
Yeah. To start off with, I was born in Visakhapatnam, which is in Andhra now. So that's where I did most of my schooling and graduation కూడా అక్కడే చేసా ఆంధ్ర యూనివర్సిటీలో. సో దాని తర్వాత I was doing a job as an architect. I did architecture in graduation. So then I moved to Hyderabad to work because immediately Vizag నుంచి కానీ the smaller towns or cities in Andhra, the first thing you move to is Hyderabad to check because there are bigger jobs, more opportunities. So I moved in here to Hyderabad. So then somehow some dissatisfaction that
So
probably
you have done engineering,
yeah,
right?
I've done my B architecture B arch.
Okay, B arch. Okay.
So I don't know, it's so it doesn't fall into exactly engineering,
Yeah.
but probably under civil engineering loki vastundi anukunta. So but B arch is a separate degree, but it comes through the university. But B arch is what I did as graduated as. And then before actually I wanted to pursue masters gani, but I wanted to work before I actually do it.
Okay.
So normalga engineering aina emaina kuda people prefer going to the US.
Yeah.
Immediately they want to write the GRE and
Yes.
most of my friends have moved to the US at that time. So I wanted to actually work first and then get into do masters
Okay.
because I want to see how it is as a job, how it is like a profession to pursue it. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మాస్టర్స్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో you're spending another 2 more years in the same stream and you have to end up doing ఏమో అని భయంతో I thought let me just do a job and let know at least if this is my cup of tea.
Okay.
So అందుకని I worked for a year, then I realized that's not my thing. I'll be a very bad architect if I end up doing anything into construction or design. I understand how good architecture is as a field or how good it is. Chala matuku now a lot of things have opened up, but back then your parents used to make most of your calls on what you have to be. So it's not like I chose graduation engineering also. I chose architecture, which was different. So I said I'm not going to do this regular engineering or trying to pursue being a doctor. I said I want to do something different. So that's when architecture came into my picture.
Okay.
So it had something to do with design. Again, it's about art also is a part of architecture.
Yeah.
So that is why I took up architecture. I mean, I could not have taken up what do you call it? I couldn't have taken up dance or I couldn't have taken up direction because it was too far-fetched for me. నాకు అసలు ఆలోచన కూడా వచ్చేది కాదు that if I could have taken up, because I never had a picture that they'll actually teach people to make films. I never knew it.
Okay.
So now I know, like after I started making films, then I know that Rama Naidu Film School they teach filmmaking and all that.
And when it's all about to start, their family and relatives, they are trying to pushing no, not to do this thing because there is no future, there is no guarantee. So you should opt something that helps you for making more money, like doing
Exactly.
engineering or doctoring, something like that. So have you faced these things like in your family,
I mean,
something like that?
Exactly. I mean, it's the same story in everybody's house that you have to take up something which is safe.
Yeah.
But still, my family was letting me do what I want to do when it comes to choosing architecture, because that also was a very different stream. It was very new at that time. There are very few architects who were successful in Visakhapatnam. Very few who my father knew or I knew, which were architecture was something new entirely.
An artist, I want to become a director or an actor, they'll say you don't get any stuff because you don't know anybody there. There is no godfather. So how you'll make money? How you get projects? So they'll discourage. Like, so have you get this kind of discouragement?
Nobody discouraged me, but because all my friends used to, because we came together to go into the films. Actually, one of my friend who's Sricharan, who's a music director here in Telugu film industry, is another actor called Vishwadev, who's pursuing acting, and a couple of my friends who have done films. So I was always around people who were
connected to the industry.
not connected. We were all pursuing cinema.
Okay, okay.
So one guy was doing
Same
music, one guy was
interest.
doing acting, I was trying to do direction, one guy was into editing.
Okay.
So eppudu we had these people around us who were pursuing some craft of filmmaking.
So some kind of inspiration or motivation from
So
each
there was
other.
there. So our parents are also not such big villains where they did not understand it. They said you do what you want to do,
Yes.
but just make sure you are sorted in some way or the other. That you figure out the way of living. So in that way, my dad never discouraged, my mom never discouraged. It was my call whether whom I want to be. Architecture was not for me. Then they were worried because we asked you to choose what you want to choose. You did architecture, which was very different from any other field.
Yes.
Why don't you want to do it? But I said like it was a calling. I had to. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో I have to pursue cinema because అదే టైంలో శ్రీచరణ్ కానీ విశ్వదేవ్ కానీ లేదంటే రవికాంత్ కానీ వీళ్ళంతా కూడా దే వర్ పర్సూయింగ్ సినిమా. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్ టుగెదర్ కేమ్ టు హైదరాబాద్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ సేమ్ టైం. అంటే ఒకేసారి అందరూ ట్రైన్కి రాలేదు కానీ బట్ అరౌండ్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ ఇయర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్ కేమ్.
Okay.
శ్రీచరణ్ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ ఆన్ ద మూవీ కాల్డ్ క్షణం.
Okay.
Not Shanam, they started with a film called Kiss with Advishesh, and then they made Shanam. They as a team together, and I pursued direction by myself. I used to have friends in my Satyadev and Jeppi, who used to be a good friend of mine, is an actor now. So all of them on the same time were trying to get into cinema.
Okay.
So it was very motivating. And if you are surrounded by people who are not connected to films at all, you will be very confused. అసలు ఏం చేస్తున్నా లైఫ్తో అనిపిస్తుంది. వెన్ ఎవ్రీ వన్స్ ఈక్వలీ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్ యాజ్ యూ ఇన్ లైఫ్, దెన్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ మోటివేటింగ్ ఫర్ యూ.
Motivating for me, like me
థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఐ am not the only guy who's who's mad here.
Exactly.
So in that way, everybody is fortunately in a very good position. Everyone.
Okay.
All of my friends are doing really well in the Telugu film. Some people are doing way better than what I'm doing. Like Sricharan, who's made like some 25 films as a music director until now. A lot of them are hits. He's now doing music for a pan-India film. It's called Major now. He's releasing with Advishesh. So he's doing way good. So I'm still on the journey of trying to make it really big from big. So all of us around us, always there was no discouragement at all.
Okay.
There was doubt by ourselves, but we were very
by others.
not by others. We were always very motivated to do something that we wanted to do, and అది చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోయాం and things fell in place. What I feel is that anybody wants to get into something, దాన్ని pursue చేయడం అంటే just not being there. You have to actually do it. You either do short films, you try to read about it, you have to start seeing cinema in that way. Where why is it some films don't excite you at all? Some films really excite you. Why do the films excite you? Is it the background score? Is it the editing? Is it the storytelling? Dialogues? Asalu enti costumes? Art? What is exciting you? Why do you feel this film is different from that film? That is what you have to, the theory behind the filmmaking is what you have to work on. That is pursuing. Not coming off to Hyderabad and feeling that I'm doing films. No. You be here, you start pursuing. The more you pursue, the more you work, is when you get more ready. Without your knowledge, you will be ready to make films. You have to train yourself. Like you don't have courses, you don't have nothing can't be. At least you can't teach. You can teach how to write a story, but you can't make them write a story. You can't make that right story. It's difficult. Story comes out of you or experience. It is you. It is your reflection of you. So how can somebody teach that to you? You have to learn who you are. You have to learn how the world is. It's more like introspection and learning, looking at people, how they behave. But when you see somebody, you feel like, I know this guy has a character. I'll pick something from him and put it in my character. So it's all to do with observation. A lot of it is about skill that you pick from the world rather than skill that is inside you. So when you pursue, you pursue with your heart. You go there, you start doing short films, you make mistakes, you fail. You keep failing at what you're doing. How many ever times, keep doing it. But filmmaking is only about that, pursuing. I mean, when it comes to acting also, you have to do a lot of auditions. You have to be in your own room, start practicing different ways to present the same scene. Keep doing acting in your house. When you get confidence, you have to start doing it in front of your friends. You have to read a lot. You have to see a lot of content. see a lot of cinema. So I think it's more about your journey than anybody teaching you.
To know like from where you started in the industry, like how you started.
I did a remake of Vicky Donor, which was a Bollywood film. That's the first film I've done, and after that I've done a web
I
series.
have asked one question about that film.
Yeah.
Like, why you choose that film to get remake in Telugu about the Vicky Donor, Narula Donor?
No, that is a universal idea, isn't it? For us
Yeah.
to speak about sperm donation, and it's important that people know about it.
And obviously it's a taboo in India. Like people
It is.
think it's not good, and they see like it's a taboo. Like what people are doing. This is like so unorganic, inorganic kind of. It's not organic, and they think about it.
Yes, they do think like
Yeah.
that. I thought it's also there. It's not like it's not happening in South India.
Yeah.
It is there. People, couples who are not able to have babies have uh, go to these, have a donor who's going to give his sperm, and that's how they have the having the kid. There are other methods. Obviously, a lot of fertility issues are there in the present. Because there's a lot of stress and the kind of jobs that we do. I mean, people are experiencing a lot of stress by themselves, a lot of the reasons. So to address this fertility, which is actually a genuine problem outside, good that they made a film like Vicky Donor in the Bollywood. So when I saw the film, I was so excited to remake it in Telugu. It came to me. It's not like I bought the rights. Annapurna had the rights and they wanted to remake it. I know Sumant Garu for a very long time, so he asked me to direct it. So I went ahead and I directed that film. That was, and one way that getting that story to do as your first film was something that I was really excited about, though it's a remake.
So do you feel any challenges while remaking that story?
It is, ఎందుకంటే it's the mindset of how the North people think and the South people are. It's very different. Our cultures or the backgrounds or upbringing. I mean, it looks very similar, but చాలా తేడా ఉంటుంది అలా the way we think. It's very different how we think itself. అంటే let it comes to jobs, how do we choose wives, what do we tell our children. చాలా విషయాల్లో there's a big difference on how we have a childhood or upbringing or entire life itself.
Exactly, that's true.
సో దట్ ఈస్ వై అసలు ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ని ఇక్కడ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారా లేదా అసలు దట్ ఐడియా అంటే దో ఇట్స్ ప్రెవలెంట్ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే అది మనం సీక్రెట్గా మాట్లాడుకున్నా బట్ అందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయమే బట్ టెల్లింగ్ దట్ యాజ్ అ గుడ్ ఆ స్టోరీ కూడా ఇట్స్ నాట్ రిటర్న్ ఏదో రాసేయాలని రాయలేదు ఇట్స్ గాట్ అ వెరీ గుడ్ స్క్రీన్ ప్లే వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్లీ రిటర్న్ విత్ అ నైస్ లవ్ స్టోరీ వివన్ ఇన్ టు ఇట్ మంచి ఫ్యామిలీ డ్రామా కూడా ఉంటుంది అందులో సో ఆల్ ద వే ఐ ఫెల్ట్ లైక్ ఇట్ వాజ్ అ యూనివర్సల్ ఐడియా and it was needed that even a film like that should be made in the South is why I thought wish that film and we could have written it something around it but we did not write. Fortunately North Juhi Chaturvedi has done a fabulous job with that story and I wanted to do it and fortunately it came to me and I'm very happy I've done it.
About your recent project Adbhutam, it's recently on OTT and I have seen like whatever you release it's only on OTT. So what do you think about like our near future is on OTT only and the theaters are like because of pandemic and nobody is like feel comfortable to go. So what do you think? Is it a history now, the theaters, and only the near future only OTT will be the part of industry? What do you think about it?
No, OTT is a very strong contender now with the theaters. But theaters are going to be there. Theaters is a kind of a community experience. అది నలుగురు జనాలతో వేరే జనాలతో మన నేబర్స్తో సినిమా చూసే ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కాబట్టి దాని నుంచి మనం పెద్దగా ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ విల్ షై అవే ఫ్రమ్ ఇట్ బట్ ఐ ఫీల్ లైక్ మనం ఇప్పుడు థియేటర్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఏదో ఒక రీజన్ ఉండాలి అంటే బిఫోర్ దట్ ఇనిషియలీ మనకు ముందున్నప్పుడు when we used to walk to the theaters before multiplexes antunna back then when we were growing up multiplexes an idea ledu we just had
Normal theaters.
we used to have theaters kani the prices were decent so oka family tho 10 mandi veldam anukunna kuda it was okay it was we could
Anyone can go and watch.
we could manage the the expenses
Expenses.
like a weekend affair
Exactly.
ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే there is a lot of అప్పుడు ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ఫార్మ్స్ తక్కువ ఉండేది we never used to have so much of entertainment either we used to go for the beach or see the television సినిమాకి వెళ్ళటం అనేది చాలా చాలా ఒక బిగ్ థింగ్. దాన్ని ప్లాన్ చేసుకొని ముందే ఫ్యామిలీతో వెళ్ళటం అనేది ఒక పెద్ద విషయం అది. బట్ నౌ ఇన్ని థియేటర్స్ ఉండటం, ఇన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ ఉండటం, ఫోన్లు, 1 monthలో టీవీలో వచ్చేస్తుంది అంటున్నారు. దేర్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ దట్ ఆర్ దేర్. సో ఇన్ అ వే వాకింగ్ టు ద థియేటర్స్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ అ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ రీజన్. ఎందుకు థియేటర్కి వెళ్ళాలంటానికి ఐదర్ నువ్వు యూ వాంట్ టు సీ ద one of the stars on the big screen is the only reason that I can see, or those big scale films which have these fabulous VFX and CG and very interesting experience, visual experience or sound experience ఉన్నప్పుడే థియేటర్కి వెళ్ళాలనిపిస్తుంది. Even for me, even if I want to go to the theater, I want to be sure that there is something that I can't have on my phone or on the television. అప్పుడే I want to go to the theaters. సో ఐ థింక్ అది నాకేలా అనిపిస్తుంది అంటే లాట్ ఆఫ్ నార్మల్ పీపుల్ హూ ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు మేనేజ్ ద ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ మల్టీప్లెక్స్కి వెళ్ళి ఒక ఫ్యామిలీతో 5 మంది వెళ్ళాలంటే 2000 ఎంతో అయిపోతుంది. సో ఎవ్రీ వీక్ 2000 ఎలా స్పెండ్ చేస్తారు? హౌ విల్ దే ఈవెన్ స్పెండ్? సో గెటింగ్ అ సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ అబౌట్ 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, even 1000 rupees for that matter, ఇప్పుడు అంత కూడా లేవు. You wait for 1 month to see that film, which you can wait. A film like that which you can wait and see it on your phone or on your television is a much feasible thing. It's a very strong contender for theaters, which is going to happen. But like last few months ago, man just how Pushpa fared, or how, or even for that matter, the lot of films before that and after that which got released in Telugu and Tamil, mana Manadu and a Tamil film okati gaani. There are a lot of films which released in the theaters and did really, really well. And it also shows that theaters are also films where which can draw people to the theaters. Theater films kuda unnai. It's not like it's a death of theater cinema. Yeah. It's not that.
But somehow OTT is overtaking theaters.
So OTT chestundi, but I think those big films will still be seen in the theaters. Yeah. But we have to see what the small films are going to do now. Yeah. The small films, ఎంత ఇన్నోవేటివ్గా will they make films? Newcomer people, what do they write? Exactly. How do they present the story now to excite the audience to make them come to the theaters if they want to release it in theaters? Or else I think OTT is the truth. We have to accept it, and it's going to be there for a very long time. It's a new era of storytelling, new era of consumption. Consumption, అన్ని విధాలుగా it's a new thing, which I think we have to be very cautious now when we're writing. We have to write better to make the people come to the theaters, or you should be smart enough to write for an OTT where you can have them, whatever you're spending, you get it from the OTT. You have to be very smart in writing your story and executing it now.
So nowadays I come to know like people are getting reference letters from ministers just to be an assistant director in a movie or something like that. So sir, have you done this kind of activity just to get in or grab an opportunity in industry?
It wasn't when I got into the film industry way back, not now. It's not like I've got into the film industry now. So this was, my first film was Golconda High School. That's the first film I worked as an assistant director under Mohan Krishnendra Ganti garu. So nothing, I never heard of anything like that first. I thought it was just a fictional, I thought it was a rumor.
I don't know sir, but I come to know like people are getting letters from ministers just to get a chance to be an assistant director or just to act or something, like to be an opportunity just
అంటే రిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. రిఫరెన్స్ అంటే ఇలాంటి రిఫరెన్స్ కాదు, అంటే నాకు ఈ అబ్బాయి తెలుసు చూడండి ఒకసారి కలవండి అన్నది ఇట్ యూస్ టు హ్యాపెన్. ఈవెన్ నౌ ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ వేర్ దట్స్ హౌ యూ మీట్ పీపుల్ కదా. లైక్ దట్స్ హౌ యూ మీట్ పర్సన్, దట్ సంబడి మీట్ సంబడి అండ్ హీ సేస్ దట్ హీ ఈస్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ దిస్, వై డోంట్ యూ స్టార్ట్. అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఆస్క్ మీ, అంటే మాకు
will it work like, because how it's connected to ministers, or if someone
ministers I don't know. I'm not answering in the context of ministers and all,
because it's not connected like industry. This industry is different and the politics is different.
Yeah,
and
what they mean is that if somebody wants to నాకు చాలా మెసేజెస్ వస్తుంటాయి. I get a lot of messages on my Instagram and all that saying, Anna, I want to be assistant director, can I give your phone number, I want to message you and call you. And half the time I try to talk to them and tell them, okay, send your resume and all that. So when you have like 500, now I almost, from the release of Adbhutam, I must have easily got 500 or 600 people who messaged me saying that, Anna, I want to do assistant direction under you.
Okay.
So what happens, you have 500 people, how many can you pay? You can only give chance to 5 people or 4 people. depending on the budget also.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have an associate, you have 2 assistant directors, there'll be an intern, or if you want 2 associates, 2 ADs and 1 intern, 1 co-director, you already have 5 people fixed for any film.
Yeah.
If you want to, I mean, the bigger films where Rajamouli Garu and Sukumar Garu has like 10 assistant directors and all, because the scale of the film is so big. Andukani there'll be a lot more ADs. But నేను చేసే సినిమాలకి అన్నిటికీ we have limited number of assistant directors or associate directors or interns. So ఇంతమంది వచ్చినప్పుడు it's very difficult to get an opportunity to work under someone. So probably that is where this whole reference thing comes.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times it wasn't so difficult for me at all. I was when I was still writing, I kind of mailed one producer called Ram Mohan Garu, who was the producer of Golconda High School.
Okay.
I sent him a story. He read it and he got back to me saying that I didn't understand anything what you wrote, but come and meet me if you are so interested.
Okay.
I came and I said, sir, I don't want to work anywhere. I want you to invest into directing my short film, I said.
Okay.
He's like, Malik, I'm a film producer. I make films. I don't invest into short films because there are no returns from a short film. And he said, like, what do you want me to? Do you want to work in a film? I said, like, what film are you making? Then he said, I'm doing this film called Golconda High School. Who's the director? Mohan Krishna. Mohan Krishna Garu I used to like because he made a film called Ashtamma before. Ashtamma చాలా పెద్ద హిట్ 3-4 years బ్యాక్ రిలీజ్ అయింది. చాలా పెద్ద హిట్ ఆ సినిమా. నాకు చాలా ఇష్టమైన సినిమా. ఆయనతో చేస్తున్నారని నాకు తెలియదు బికాస్ ఐ హ్యాడ్ నథింగ్. ఐ హ్యావ్ నో క్లూ ఆఫ్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. సో ఆయన చెప్పారు మోహన్ కృష్ణ గారు అంటే ఐ డూ ఇట్ అన్నా. That's when I got into the films like that. But there was no recommendation. I never heard anything like I don't know, an MLA or an MP sending you. I thought it was a rumor when you're saying it. But if it's really happening, then I don't know. So it's.
Suppose if you get something like that, if someone approaches you like with a letter by
I'll
a minister, so what you will do like?
No, I won't take him for someone's reference.
Okay.
I'll talk to him if I feel like
He's talented. Or
he's
something.
talented. If he can fit in some role that I want him to fit in, appude nenu I'll ask him to do, or I'll tell that person no and నేను చెప్పేస్తా. Because a lot of things happen also. అలాంటి రెఫరెన్స్ రాలేదు కానీ బట్ పీపుల్ ఆస్క్డ్ మీ టు పుట్ అన్ గైడ్ యాజ్ అన్ ఎయిడ్. నేను చెప్పేస్తాను వాళ్ళకి ముందే, లేదు అలా ఐ డోంట్ పుట్ పీపుల్ లైక్ దట్. వచ్చి తను కలుస్తాను నేను, తను నన్ను వచ్చి కలవమనంటే నేను కలిసి ఒకవేళ నాకు అనిపిస్తే if he's talented and he's worth it is when I'm going to put in, or else I can't have everybody on, because it'll be like a burden for me. And also when the opportunity comes out of work or your talent is when you respect it. When you get it just like that, you won't respect it. He wouldn't work hard that way is what I feel. It's my opinion. If you give anything for easy, it's way you should not get anything for easy. At least in this film and at least in this industry, if anything comes in for easy for you in this, it's not going to stay long. You have to make sure that it stays with you. Let it be success, let it be a job, let it be anything, an opportunity, anything. You have chala hard work chestene you can survive. One Friday can decide to tell you whether you want to go back to your town or you still have to stay here. One Friday can tell you that. Lot of films, big filmmakers, one Friday has basically decided their life. So it's very important to chala jagrataga every day when you're working, you have to be very careful, because it's not a regular job, no.
Yes.
It's a freelancing job and everything is at stake. You work for 2 years and one release, if it's a flop, you're over.
And there is a competition also, sir.
There's so
people are
many,
getting-
because it's mundula kaadu, 90s laga kaadu where 10-15 directors are working.
Exactly.
You have hundreds of directors, hundreds of films are getting made every year around the country. And now you have the competition of Tamil film releasing in Telugu. There's OTT from one side. People are seeing Malayalam cinema. There are big fans for Salman Khan and Hindi films in Hyderabad. There's so much competition for you as a filmmaker. If somebody wants to come and see your film, you have to be really, really good. Otherwise, it's impossible. You can't survive in this industry.
Yes, that's
As an actor or anyone, if you want to be good, you have to be really good at it. Otherwise, it's impossible. Film industry survive out. You need to have a very strong heart, and you have to hone your talents. You can't just have basic talent and go. You have to make your talent become bigger and bigger, work towards your goal. That is the only way you can survive in this industry.
absolutely. And sir, apart from direction, you write also.
Yeah.
But till now, you only directed your movies, not written any story.
Yeah.
Why it's like that?
But I did one web series called Piligola, which I wrote. What happens is, a lot of times what happens is that we don't, when it comes to the first film was always Juhi Chaturvedi wrote the entire film. Wicked on Narada Donada was entirely written by them. అది నాకు వచ్చింది, నేను టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు ద ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అది నేను చేశా. I did that. So after when I did Peligola, I wanted to write something, and we collectively actually made that show with another writer, with another dialogue writer and everything. It was one of the first web series in India, I would say. One of the first web series which was a big hit, because we ended up making 3 seasons out of that. Peligola was a big hit, massive hit it was. So this was back then, way back. We're talking about 17. No, not 17. No, yeah, around 17 only. When OTTs was just starting, they're about starting. That's all.
Nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows what the concept is at all.
Exactly.
And everybody thought it's not going to stay. OTT is just another YouTube video. That's what they saw. That's what they thought. And that became a big hit. Then people started seeing it. I wrote that with another writer. But what happens is that a lot of times when you're writing that, when you collaborate, what happens is that sometimes, a lot of times, I have given off a lot of credit so that it helps everyone. So I wrote dialogues for Adbhutam also, little dialogues here and there, or even for that matter, screenplay here and there, or for that, it's a collective thing. But what happens is that when there are a lot of people, you basically I have my own thing where I'm a director, and when you put too many names on it, everybody loses credit. So I make sure that everybody gets their own set of credit for what they have done. So that is how it looks like that I haven't contributed into writing, but I was always there in every part of my films that I've done, where I was part of writing. If you see the show called Taragati Gadi Dati, where asla show ki original ki ma show ki asla similarity undadu asla. Everything is original. Screenplay avvachu, dialogues avvachu, setup avvachu, characters avvachu, everything మార్చేసాం. దానికి స్క్రీన్ ప్లే క్రెడిట్ వాళ్ళకే ఇచ్చేసాం. We gave it to the original screenwriters, but we wrote a very different screenplay. So a lot of times we want to share credits more than taking. I'm that kind of a guy who, like, everybody should get their name, so that helps their career for their career to become big. Anyway, I'm a director. What is there? I am the captain of the ship. Anyway, everybody will come and tell me you've done a good job. I get most of the credit. Not everybody gets to get an interview or get to talk where he's the top of the league. That's why I make sure that everybody has their own credit shared only by themselves, so that వాళ్ళకి ఎవరన్నా ఉపయోగపడితే it will be useful for them in their career, and I do that. But also answering to your question, from now on I'm writing my own stories. I'm not going to take any stories. If I'm really excited, I don't have a problem with taking someone's stories. But next film I'm doing, I'm writing my own story. I'm writing my own screenplay, and I'm mostly I'll be writing my own dialogues. This time everything will be what I wrote. I have written. So that's how it will be this time.
So tell me about more your next project that you are writing. Like, what is going to be, like, what kind of story it is, some little hint.
So the next story I'm writing is something. It's a little about fantasy, because fantasy is one element that brings ఒక స్టోరీ స్కేల్ని పెంచుతుంది ఫ్యాంటసీ అన్నప్పుడు. అంటే ఇప్పుడు థియేటర్స్కి రప్పించాలి అంటే యూ కాంట్ జస్ట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్. పీపుల్ వోంట్ కమ్ టు ద థియేటర్స్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ షూర్ దట్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్, అండ్ ఆ కథలో ఫ్యాంటసీ ఎలిమెంట్ ఉండాలి, అండ్ ఆ కథలో కాస్టింగ్ బాగుండాలి థియేటర్స్కి రావడానికి. సో అందుకని I chose this idea of fantasy because Adbhutam was a fantasy, and now I'm doing something around a fantasy action comedy.
Okay.
And I'm doing another fantasy film, another science fiction film. So whatever I'm going to write further, it's going to be fantasy in that space. Basically, it is very, very challenging to write.
Yeah.
And also it is exciting for the audience when they see the teaser or the trailer or even the poster. They should be like, I want to see this film in the theaters. So all the films, I'm doing 2 films now, which I'm writing and signed also. And I'm doing another series for Taragati Gadi. I'm doing the part 2 for it, which I'm shooting in the next couple of months. The film I'm shooting in the month of August, May or August, not sure, depending on the speed at how we go. By the end of this year, I'll be directing another film, which is again a science fiction action comedy.
That's wow. We're waiting for that.
Yeah.
Because somehow the combination of some science equation with love story fusion something.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting, like to see something different on screen apart from only love story.
Exactly. So that was an idea that we thought also, because his father was a maths teacher. We wanted to use maths as the equation between, because if you hear to maths, you'll have a lot of words which combinations or sets. So all these things, when we heard to it, it helps you to form some kind of an equation for a love story.
Exactly. Even when I was studying, so I always be like, okay, why we are studying this maths and these equations, because there is no use in real life. These things having no use in real life. But somehow when you are making a story that is related to these equations and all, so we can get that answer, oh, is it like that? Okay, it is. So it's very exciting to see something related to the science or something like mathematical equation, because I always feel like there is no relation between these x plus y is equal to z. What is the real meaning in real life? This is only on paper and we are just calculating. That's it. But somehow when like it's a creation and it's a thought, like a talent that you are putting into your movies, and it's totally outstanding.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
And sir, who's your favorite director and who you inspire most in industry?
My favorite director is not making films anymore. Bapu Garu is one of my favorite directors. And he's one of my favorite directors. And Sangeetam Srinivas Rao Garu is someone who really inspired me when I was growing up. And after that, I used to see a lot of Peddavamsi Garu was one director. These are the people who really motivated me to make films. And one of those few films when you see, you feel like, oh my God, the films are so fantastic.
Something like that.
Yeah, so those kind of things happened with those filmmakers. These guys motivated me to make cinema, pursue it. And there's a lot of, while you see the films a lot of times, 3-4 times, you understand how they arrived at doing that film in that particular way. A background score enduku choose cheskunnaru. If you see, when you like a film, you have to see it a lot of times for you to understand why you liked it in the first place. So andukani chala sarlu I used to go back to the film that I like just to see why is it shot like that? Why are people standing in that place when they're telling the dialogue? Why did that affect you? So ila చూసి cinema చూసి చాలా ఎఫెక్ట్ అయ్యాను. All these people, Sangeetam Srinivas Rao garu gaani, Peddavamsi garu gaani, Vishwanath garu gaani, Bapu garu gaani, all these guys have followed the theory of filmmaking so strongly that there's no other choice other than getting influenced by those filmmakers. So that is why these are the directors who influenced me so much. A lot of them actually Gurudutt from the Hindi films, Satjit Ray garu from the Bengal cinema. So a lot of filmmakers whom I was really, really influenced by.
And who's your favorite actor and actress that you're gonna work with in future?
I don't know if they'll work with me in the future.
No, definitely they will.
In Telugu, I was a big fan of Chiranjeevi garu as I was growing up.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever write anything to his scale, but Chiranjeevi garu was someone whom I really admired when I was growing up. Sridevi garu was another actress whom I used to like. Savitri garu was something I really liked. And as I grew up in, I used to like, I love Rajinikanth garu, Amitabh Bachchan sir, and Ranbir Kapoor now.
So do you like Bollywood actors too?
Yeah, obviously I love Bollywood actors.
Okay. But there is always a misconception between North India and South India, like they have a clashes like Tollywood and Bollywood. Like those people who are actually hit in Tollywood, they don't want to work in Bollywood. What do you think about that? Is it?
I don't think it's evident now, no? Now after Bahubali, we've seen a lot of Telugu actors working within our south itself, a lot of Malayalam actors are acting as antagonists or even as leads. A lot of Tamil films work here, and also if you see Akshay Kumar played Robo 2,
Yeah.
and
Is it Triple R, the Alia Bhatt is playing a role?
Alia Bhatt is playing
Yeah,
Telugu.
but it's after Bahubali. Before
After
that, people...
before it used to be there,
Yeah.
where because it's mostly the language barrier that we used to have. Every state has its own language, so a lot of times North Indians have this feeling that the entire South are Tamil speaking people. That's what they think. But ప్రతి స్టేట్కి ఒక భాష ఉంటుంది. Telugu is Andhra, Telangana. Tamil Nadu has Tamil, and Malayalam has Kerala has Malayalam. So Bangalore Kannada's. So ఒక్కొక్క దానికి ఒక లాంగ్వేజ్ ఉంది ఆల్రెడీ. సో అండ్ వాళ్ళ ఫిలిమ్స్ మా every state films are different. Though we see each other's films, but they're very different. But what North Indians used to think that there's only Tamil films that are happening down south. That's the biggest.
Yes.
They were probably they didn't know about it, because when I was growing up, I used to see a lot of Bengal cinema, and also a lot of Bollywood films, Hindi cinema, and also Marathi cinema I used to see a lot. We used to see a lot of good cinema.
Okay.
Always. So we never had a problem in connecting to other.
North Indians or
No,
any
it never.
other part of India.
Because I also grew up in Visakhapatnam, which was kind of a cosmopolitan.
Okay.
So we used to have a lot of Hindi cinemas getting released, all the big films, not everything, obviously, but all the big films, Salman Khan films, Shah Rukh Khan films, all the big films, Sunil Shetty, Akshay Kumar, in the 90s, all these films used to get released. So in a way, that is how we were very familiar with Hindi cinema, from the 90s particularly. And in that way, when I got into the films, when I started speaking to a lot of people, then I realized that a lot of people in the north didn't know that these films existed.
Exactly.
Like, there were remakes being made, like a lot of Telugu films, Pokeri or some film.
I don't know about it. Like, it's a remake of a Telugu movie.
You'd know, because then I got in there, so like a lot of remakes being made. They thought that was, I don't know what they thought, but the films were being made in Telugu films, and Tamil films used to get made in
Exactly.
Bollywood, and all the massive hits. A lot of Salman Khan's films or Rohit Shetty films or Prabhudeva's films were all remakes. All the big hits. So they used to make like, I think one of the first 100 crore films was a Telugu remake, I guess. One of the first earlier 100 crore films. So in that way, then they got familiar that slowly it got, I mean, it was time. You had to know that there was a cinema. And also there was never so much of media or cross culture working.
That's true.
And we never used to cross our state, because now a lot of North Indians, after the growth of IT, they started coming to South in Hyderabad, Bangalore. So that is when a lot of people understood the culture. They started talking about it there. So it was over due time. Now everyone's connected, and Bahubali made it much more easy for everybody. Where now, if you want to see a film, I think the lot of films, all those Telugu films are dubbed into on YouTube and Sony, and they have a massive following in the north for South Indian films.
That's true.
A
I'm
mass-
the one. Especially, I love Telugu movies a lot.
Hmm.
Although I don't know about the actors, like they are so famous before when I was coming here, like in Telugu industry. But now though I love those movies, and I came to know it's a remake. Like, it's Hindi is a remake of that Telugu movie.
Yeah.
So it's like a wow moment for me. Wow. So yeah, it's a barrier actually, that what I felt before. It's a barrier between Bollywood and Tollywood. I don't know why it was there, but yeah, after Bahubali, something is.
It's not their fault. I would say they weren't aware about another form of cinema. They thought most of the time it's at least అందరూ అనుకుంటారు the whole India speaks Hindi అనుకుంటారు, but the whole India doesn't speak Hindi. So
Exactly, that's true.
I think
So each part, like they have
different language.
Even in Telangana also, if you
Yeah.
just change
The different dialect, yeah.
Exactly.
So in that way, when you come to the south, everybody speaks a different language altogether. I mean, you can say that until Bombay, but after Bombay, it's all south. So down here everybody speaks a different language. So in that way we were. I think it was kind of it had to take that time. A time ochindi, now people are familiar with that language.
Okay. Shall I ask you some personal questions?
Yeah, please.
So I heard about that you have a love marriage. So I just want to know more about you and your wife, like how you met and get married.
So I mean, it's not as cheesy as it sounds to you, but we both
Somehow
were.
I came to know like she is your colleague in office and you interviewed her and then you never dated. You guys were friends only.
Yes, we were. We were.
Is it true?
Yes, it is. It is. What you're saying is exactly how it happened.
Okay.
First, I used to work in an architecture office. Then I could join out and Kochindi. So I took her interview. Then we became really close friends. We worked there together for about 8-9 months. And Taravata, we're really good friends. Na friend circle, tanaku telusu, tan friend circle, naaku telusu. So we used to hang out a lot. And I used to like her. She's got a very nice perspective towards life. Okay. She's very different from the other girls. She has a very different opinion about people. She's very warm to people. She guides me not to make, because it's very easy to get arrogant or go on to your ego sitting on a chair like a director. So she keeps me on check.
Okay.
When I really cross a boundary or line, she comes and tells me, listen,
Okay.
you know where you come from, no? You know where you are. You know how your father is.
God.
So she tells me, if I do a mistake, she makes sure that she tells me that you're doing a mistake.
So she's doing your behavior check.
Yeah, she does. She does that for me a lot, and I'm very, very happy that someone is doing that for me. And I go back and I think. I don't react immediately. I go back and I think and I make sure I correct that. I'll behave changing ఎవరితో ఇప్పుడు. Also, the first లో కోపం ఉంటుంది because you're working on a set. What happens is that you're in a moment.
Yes.
You're like you're
living that story.
the story you're trying to live. If someone comes and disturbs you, you'll be really pissed.
Exactly.
చాలా కోపం వస్తుంది.
It's an attitude.
Yeah. Suddenగా వచ్చిన కోపం పడితే once what happened was something spill over me and I was so angry. I gave him a look. I didn't react. చాలా కోపంగా చూశాను ప్రొడక్షన్ వాళ్ళ వైపు, ఒక ఆయన వైపు. I didn't realize also. I didn't even know నేను అలా రియాక్ట్ అయినా నాకు కూడా తెలియదు.
It was so spontaneous.
It was spontaneous and it's only me and him who had that moment. I was very angry and I said, please leave, don't even clean it, just leave it. And I took the tissue and I was doing it and I went back to the shot. That she saw, Lanka saw. And she told me, what did you just do after the shoot? She didn't disturb me then. Like, what did you just do? What? I said, like, Neemit padindi, why did you could have just told him, he was telling sorry, why didn't you just react in a normal way? Like, I was so pissed, I was in the moment he disturbed it. And Malik, like, you're doing your job, he's doing his job. You make mistakes on the set, kada. Allah, he also made a mistake on the set. What do you do? If the producer comes and starts yelling at you, what will you think?
Then wife is always a wife.
And I'm like, yeah, she's right. Then I just, from then on, I made sure that I don't react on the set. I behave in one particular way. I make sure, I'm not a very warm person when it comes to meeting
But you're
people.
always blunt.
I'm blunt.
Whatever is in your mind, it's on your face.
Yeah.
Like that.
So I'll tell that, but I don't try to, like, I can't behave in a way that, you know, I can't smile immediately. I can't get along immediately. So for me, I'll take my time to
So you can't
do that.
be fake, like just because
I
people
can't
said
be.
you have to be humble or warm.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. I won't fake being humble, but I try to be humble so that at least it is something that I like. At least I don't like being fake and rude. I like being humble. So I try to balance between both the worlds.
So you want to be best of both worlds.
Hopefully, let's see where the balance takes me. So depending on that, I'll see.
What do you want to give to youngsters who want to pursue as a director or an artist in industry? So what do you want to give, like advice or just a logo kind of, so that they can stick on to be motivated, something like that?
So one thing is you need to have the, this is not, until like every other industry, this is evolving. Like you saw every 5 years, 6 years, there's a massive shift on storytelling. What kind of films are getting made? If you see how Hollywood films are upping their market,
Yes.
of collecting 3,000, 4,000 crores around the globe. We're talking about thousands of crores. How did they up their game? If you really want to, be in the game, you have to be upgraded always. You have to be updated. Keep on updating on your storytelling techniques, on how you want to present a particular scene. Now, people can't see boring scenes. They want something to happen in every scene because the attention span has reduced. That is why they chose mobiles. And even on mobiles, if you can't engage them for 15 seconds, they skip.
Yeah.
So,
That's what Reels is trending now.
yeah, that's why Reels are so popular.
Yeah.
15-20 seconds, you see it, you go to the next reel.
Exactly.
Because that is how the mind is getting designed now. So the attention span is reducing. So it's very, very important to understand the craft, learn the craft, to engage them. Because it's not even like you're putting them in an empty dark room and making them see cinema now. You have to engage them on a phone, you have to engage them on a TV in your living room, when your wife is walking by, your kids are running by, they have to see the cinema. So it's very important how you up your game in storytelling and learn every craft. It's very important to put only directions as saripod. Prati craft paina proper deep knowledge lakunda, you can't make films now. You'll miss out on a lot, but you'll miss out on a lot of things that are happening around when it comes to filmmaking around the globe and why the films are working. So you have to be very sure on what you invest your energies on and knowing what craft requires how much of attention in this particular story. It's very important that you do that to your storytelling craft entirely.
Pandemic, you released a movie like in 14 November, you have released this Adbudam during pandemic only. And people like struggling for work and you release the movie. It's a big thing like as a director. So we were amazed and we are waiting for your more movies to be like connected with science and real life. So thank you, sir. Thank you for talking us. And it's been a nice meeting you. And I'm seriously waiting for your new movie. Like what you said, you are writing also. So you're waiting for your dialogues, your direction and everything.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure talking to you. Yeah.
Thank you.